Greetings, hello, and welcome back to more Long War of the Chosen. We have an invasion, and we have to fight it off. It's been a while since I had an invasion happening. I usually am aware of the strength of surrounding regions, have people on intel. I'd rather play the supply rate than the invasion mission. But it is what it is, right?
Advent came in hot, and so did we. You won't have a concealed position for deployment on this one.
That looks fairly straightforward. I don't think we'll be able to snipe this, though. I'm not sure if there's a window on this side of the building. I mean, there's a window here, but it will be a difficult angle. Now, on this mission, you see a lot of civilians with like the rescue me circles. Keep in mind, you don't have to rescue this. Also, some of those are your actual 11 rebels on the mission. Some of those are just civilians that are living in the city. There's a ton of them, like, holy crap. And if you still have faceless in your haven, then one of them could also be a faceless, or 2, 3, or 4. What else? When reinforcements come in, similar to the retaliation with reinforcements, they usually drop somewhere in a, I don't know, 20 tile radius or so around your evac. There is a little bit of a sneaky trick, because on this mission, even though the evac is pre-placed, you can throw a new evac. So you can kind of, in the moment it's kind of center-ish in the map. I could go out here and throw it into the corner, really limiting the space where the enemies can drop in. Downside is really, I want to be going towards the objective. I might throw it actually further ahead, though, the evac. This way I can push towards the objective while also keeping the reinforcements under control. In an ideal situation. Okay. Anyway, there's 10 to 12 enemies on the map, and we're gonna have an assassin in a second. So let's make sure we're ready for this. See absolutely nothing in that direction. Okay, let's go. Let's come up here. There's a berserker around the corner. Okay.
I have eyes on the enemy.
And 2 other dudes in there. I don't want to fight the berserker at the same time as the assassin. At the same time, though, I'm gonna have some time. I might actually just go and activate that. I don't want the berserker to go around killing civilians either. That's kind of my thought process here. Just trigger them. Mech, and we might lose concealment if the mech jumps up. Okay, he doesn't. Okay. Now, with the power of the grappling suit, this grapple here gives you a shot on the mech. Should be a dead mech. Okay.
This is what we're looking for. Woo! You see that?
I don't exactly know where this guy went. I think he's like in here somewhere. Which might mean I might try some fancy no-land stuff. This door is still, I think he's one of those tiles in there. good enough to, I think he's there, and then try to snipe him with the lens.
Vado in posizione. E dove vuoi scappare? Ho trovato l'obiettivo.
Wonderful. Alright, then I think I'm just gonna move you up and
Through here.
take advantage of that fancy rapid fire.
That could have gone better. Mamy sztywnego.
And that's a bunch of enemies killed on turn 1. Like it. I'm gonna bring you in here to pick up that loot.
Don't fall behind.
Examining that area.
Then we immediately manual overriding to get that no land specs faster. Could also manual override our sniper to get the grappling suit back faster, but okay.
I'm coming in.
I really don't want to trigger anything else.
Yes.
Just move there. Okay, cool.
We've
Dash
got
it.
our shot at the chosen. Let's make sure it counts.
A new world awaits me.
Yeah, you have some abilities that would be relevant if I let you attack.
Never see.
Now, one important thing though.
Heads up out there. It's the Elder's assassin, and she's moving into the AO.
Wait!
I am coming for you.
I was an actual rebel. Because of the civilians around the map, she got revealed here right away, which is obviously a huge advantage for me. So we just blow up. Better armor. I think it might be a good idea to first of all move you up here, so you don't get revealed by her when she moves. You know what? Let's just go slow.
Ganz unauffällig.
I don't think she's gonna move next to you. So let's just stay here. Focus fire her. And we keep the option of using commands. So I think here was that mutant. So we move a little bit down.
Sure, whatever. Now die!
Neatly shreds the armor with the focus fire. And we even crit.
You lack nuance.
One thing I want to check here quickly. Okay, now focus fire is just giving us 5. So grenades do not stack focus fire. Interesting to know. I think we're gonna team up
Like your style.
so that Mooney can go to a flank position and do the whole cyclic fire thing. Take the high ground. Sure.
Clever ploy.
Cover, schmother, we don't need that.
I won't be slowed by your feeble attacks.
666. Okay.
The elders empower me to fight on.
Did I give you the fancy things here? 8 to 14. So I think we're just gonna take a single shot with you then.
A trivial wound.
40% chance to grace, huh? Well, that I think that's the better chance to get the kill here.
You can't handle me.
Yes, I said we kind of have the assassin's number.
One time, it would have been unthinkable that I might ever fall in battle. Now, it appears you have bested me once again.
I'd say we owe our people a break after taking down that Chosen commander. I doubt it'll be long before we see that thing again, though. Looks like hostiles over here.
Okay, that's 6 more enemies here. Puts us at 10. There might be another group out there, but that could also be feasibly everything. Just stay there, okay.
Zrozumiano.
Roger.
Balance is up already again. I want to say he was actually on that spot. I wasn't even aiming for that spot. This seems a little bit risky running in here. I want to have you in a position next turn to potentially no-lance again. Definitely want you to pick up that.
Let's see.
Locked myself here.
What?
I will survey that area. Scanning.
Moving up or overwatching? That's the question. Oh, we're actually fairly close here. Let's overwatch with you.
That's child's play.
Steady, watch, and that's my turn. Raja activating. Do you see Natalie?
Forget that.
Ooh, I see some nice grenades in my near future. Okay, and that's the whole map. They're also activating. Didn't think they would be close enough to see somebody. And of course you move close enough to reveal Amy.
Sie sehen mich.
You're the one taking an action, okay.
Nein! Ich will nach Hause!
Alright, so we can hit 3 guys here with a grenade. And we have reinforcements coming in right now.
You know what? I'm sick of your crap.
Kinda sensing a chance for a Reaper chain here. Naja, Officer, other Naja. And probably finishing next to the shield bearer. Finishing next to this guy might actually be more interesting. Can we... Can probably line those two up on a null lens. Here-ish.
Mi sto muovendo.
Oh, I also sense a grenade here. Didn't think that would scare a civilian though, but yeah. Yeah.
Non c'è scampo dalla mia potenza.
Okay, that cleans the house.
Sono storia.
Probably just grab the loot and don't care about anything else.
Preparing to defend there.
You up here. That is not a flank on that sectoid. But if I grapple here, damage on the sector 10. And I need 11. Can I get 11 damage from my weapon on a lucky crit? So I could take the shot at the officer. If I get the kill, I get the implacable move. I can move next to him and shoot again. What about you? If I can do enough damage to the Spectre, I could Reaper chain in this direction, bounce off the Spectre and finish off the sectoid. You see anyway. Well. We might as well. Well, I did not at all change my evac position. She might come... I think I'll still do it. Might be too late for that. To actually... Because now the reinforcements are coming in, so it already chose the position where they come in, right? Still gonna...
Bierzcie mnie stąd już teraz natychmiast! Musimy uciekać!
Yeah, what she's saying.
Hold tight.
Alright, so...
Please, that's child's play.
Interesting conundrum now. Do I just shoot you once? What's your damage on the Spectre? 10 to 14. No chance for a grace, so it's a guaranteed 10 damage. I need to do 8 damage here. The problem is if I rapid fire, there's a chance, right, that we kill this thing and then we don't have an option to bounce to get to the sectoid. So I think I just need to take a single shot here. Did a lot damage. Alright.
My sword is thirsty. They've got eyes on me.
Very interesting. I moved next to that guy and
I've got something here. Buy the numbers. Package.
can't even move him. Very weird. Anyway, that's a guaranteed kill on that sectoid.
That's how it's done.
Just panic there.
Only the best.
We start moving in on the objective then.
Not a problem.
Right, cool. Which means now you are here to shoot that guy.
Treasure back here. That kill was satisfying.
Then we can reject on this Naja.
Perhaps
I have
if I wasn't
materials.
one of the
Commander,
variables,
we have a
your
positive
outcome would
ID
have
on
been
the alien
different.
relay.
Pick up that loot. So this thing is flanked, right? It can't do anything anyway. So I don't even have to care about it. I could also just, you know,
Bin dabei.
view here and get that kill though.
Geht im Schlepp. Feind neutralisiert.
That's all enemy skills.
Zu Befehl.
Gives you line of sight on that thing. So far so good.
Is that enough?
The map is clear. Assassin is dead. And we've got some people in place to deal with that. Now we have to have people in place to deal with reinforcements. So we can just get our shinobis in there to whack on us with their swords. That's fine. I'm gonna bring you back. So we had our evac here, so they can be somewhere in this area, I think.
I depart.
It's a fairly big area, though, where the reinforcements can drop in around the evac, so
Not test my patience.
just have to wait and see here. A little bit heavy on the left side.
Chevier.
It's complete guesswork at this point.
Żaden się nie prześliźnie.
And that's not too scary, you know. That's a. Is that even a basic trooper again? I don't see a grenade on his belt.
Enemy spotted.
Yeah, okay.
That is impossible.
It felt not very scary. And even we've got one turn of a breather here. Okay. Can work with that.
Yeah.
I'm ready to continue the hunt.
Sure, makes sense.
It's really a question of how much of a corpse farm we want to do here, and I'm all in, I think. I'm confident in the squad. We have very few missions at the moment,
Rozkaz wypatruje wrogów.
so losing a little bit of willpower to get a few more corpses seems fine by me. And now our sword attack set this thing on fire, so this might all just burn down in 2 turns, and then it's over anyway.
Bin dabei.
In a way sucks, but also in a way, hey,
Ricardo.
we win the mission.
Watching
Sounds
here.
good.
I'm sure why I'm overwatching. Nothing's on the map, nothing's coming in this turn.
This is Firebrand. It's time to go.
But if actually my theory works and this is now the point, then
I stand
you're a little
ready.
bit too far in the back here.
That's right. This
I'll
is
watch.
my house.
Steady.
Tak jest.
Gebe Feuerschutz. D'accordo.
Then don't bother me.
Patient.
Hatred must be tempered by discipline.
Yeah, that's kind of almost on the evac point. And right below half my squad.
I have a subject in view.
Another satisfied customer.
Not killing, and we get another breather turn. This is so unusual. Like I've played invasions in the past. Oh no, never mind. Never mind. Forget what I was about to say.
Yeah.
I already did.
This is more like it.
How much is left there? 11. You're doing what? 7 to 11. I mean, don't want to accidentally kill this. So, by the way, when you kill it, you still have to fight any currently incoming reinforcements. But I'm confident that we... Yeah.
I hear you. So what?
Rozwalmy parę łbów.
It would be nice in these situations, like, if you ever feel, okay, now I'm getting overwhelmed, I need to kill the relay, and then next turn still get reinforcements, that's one of those situations where Gemma is really useful.
Na los, zeigt euch.
To, you know, give you an extra turn to clean up, and then get ready for the last drop-in.
Exeguo.
Watching this area.
Alrighty.
Stay vigilant. Rozkaz wypatruje wrogów.
I want reinforcements to pop in here and not come via dropship,
Wise to defend here.
so that we get some aliens. Yes, at the moment we're getting a lot of trooper corps. This is stun lancer corps,
We're behind.
and not much else.
Quickly. Forget that.
Great. Wonderful.
Gnij. Had enough.
What a time.
What? It's crazy out there.
Hi.
Sono nella tua testa. Bersaglio eliminato.
Ammo here.
Ah. Same thing, different turn.
I'm too old for this shit.
Could even make an argument for overwatching with the sniper instead of steadying.
Affirmative, covering now.
Good idea, actually.
Ta jest broń w pogotowiu.
Es kann losgehen. Scanne Gebiet.
Good.
Stay alert.
Right, shield bearer, a mech. Too bad we don't have a full override specialist.
Back.
Show no mercy.
Back. Get back.
Yeah, we're probably not gonna get too many overwatch shots on this one.
That's stupid.
Das ist nicht gut.
Dropship
So,
arriving.
that's kind of then the situation. All right, we did not kill anything with the Overwatches, and we've got the next reinforcements coming in. So that's a little bit concerning. So then you're falling behind in cleaning up.
Who's keeping score?
That being said, oh, you're out of grenades.
Whatever. Launch it.
That, and I think you can just get that sentry. An applicable move next to the scout and kill that guy.
Preparing to defend there. Take notes. I am.
So get an Overwatch out of you. Fantastic. I'm taking one more.
Got it covered.
Stay vigilant.
We're doing the greedy thing, where I regret it later on, but you know.
I will.
For now I'm feeling good. Also, I think I'm gonna move you here
Dowódco.
to give you slightly more vision on reinforcements.
Rozkaz wypatruje wrogów.
I think I'm gonna move you up a little bit
Schon
so that
unterwegs.
you can also command something if needed.
Biete Feuerschutz.
In retrospect, it might actually be better to have Breslin like somewhere here instead of having him be the one to finish off the thing.
Mi tengo pronta.
But oh well. It's fine.
I get it, okay? Today's an inspection day.
Alright, there was a port in, but it's still just Advent.
Nicht erwischt.
I guess because of the drone?
Down. Big kill.
A second squad is firing at us.
Indeed.
Feind terminiert.
That officer. Just nullance again, those two?
In movimento. La tua esistenza è vacua.
This was an inevitable outcome.
I think
Ammo
we'll
here.
reload here.
Done. All right.
Alright. Do I destroy the thing now? No, I think I'll be
Przechodzę na pozycję.
a greedy boy one more turn here.
Let us move.
Since they started to more and more appear back there, I'm kinda shifting over a little bit.
Do not test my patience.
Switching mag. I love discounts.
think I'm gonna do my good old grapple strategy.
Let's do this.
So once you have grappling suits, you can steady on the low ground, and the next turn, like, I can grapple to all of these spots and get the best line of sight possible. This is where I think then suddenly your sharpshooter is in 20 positions at once. And that can really help. To a more central position here. You shoot the thing.
No chodźcie, brudasy.
The victory.
Now we're talking.
Unacceptable.
Now, the downside is Sidewinders kind of have Shadow Step, so we're not getting
Seriously? Are you kidding?
getting any Overwatch shots on those guys. Yeah, I wish I still had my no lens, because that's some no lens territory here. Didn't cool down on that. He's poisoned, so he should die, but you know, I've seen them not do that before. Sidewinders in there. Okay.
Fine, fine. That'll be a sight.
That's 5 Viper corpses, so that's 100 splice right there.
Oh my god! Oh my god! That was so good!
Yeah, I kinda agree. Now, if I had lethal instead of this, then you know, this would be minimum 7 damage, and I would feel much better about this whole situation.
Took down another.
So you just have to believe.
Let's migrate over there. Death is a paradoxical quest. It ends, but it never truly begins.
Let's go.
More guaranteed kill here. Try this. Probably you should have taken both barrels though.
Hurt, does it?
D'accordo.
Can soulfire either of them.
Hardly a challenge.
Because I don't trust the poison damage. I've had so many situations where poison was like, yeah, no, actually I'm not doing any damage this turn.
Nemico eliminato.
Alright, that was what? 5 sidewinders and a mutant. So we got 6 enemies. We're gonna have, let's be honest, 1 Overwatch here.
Możemy grzać. Osłaniam resztę oddziału.
Rücke vor. Bestätigt. Überwachung läuft.
Be a little bit more closer to actually help out this turn. I'm
Don't bother me.
debating if I want to kill the thing now or if I want to delay it one more turn. Like, keep in mind, it's not just about this group coming in, but also the group coming in the turn after that. How are we looking here? You've got 4 ammo. So you're good for 2 more engagements. It could be more enemies, and it could be like if a berserker or something shows up. We do have stasis, we do have a fuse.
Menace 1-5, status confirmed. We're not picking up any additional contacts. The AO is clear. Status confirmed. Mission
Oh,
accomplished.
what? I thought you still had to fight that next group coming in. That's already on red reinforcements. That's how it works on a network tower. Okay, lesson learned. The thing is, I probably in the past I wasn't never in a position where I was really farming reinforcement. It was always a scramble for the device. Like, this is probably my cleanest invasion in a long time. Even if I was scrambling to kill this thing, I'm 100% sure that the next reinforcements were still coming in. So I don't know. I'm a little bit confused right now, but you know what? I'm also a little bit happy. And sad at the same time. We could have definitely taken one more reinforcement drop there. I wanted to fight a little bit more. Could have been another 5 snakes, another 100 supplies.
Today's maneuver by local peacekeepers was a planned exercise. Citizens should not be alarmed. All weapon fire and wounds were simulated to better train Advent forces.
On the bright side, I think there's a Master Sergeant promotion waiting for me.
Elders chosen are incredibly resilient.
Hello?
Despite our victory over them today, we
Hello?
still have much to learn if we wish to destroy them permanently.
What's that all about? Oh, but there's my rapid reaction. Yes, please. Okay, 10 alloys crystals for killing the Chosen, 3 cores from the regular drops, some other stuff, and then 14 trooper corpses, 2 mutants, 7 vipers. I thought you would have been closer. I think he was at 310. Yeah, I didn't really look. Yeah, okay, so Summer was 7 XP away from the promotion. Anyway, this is he's still gonna be our 3rd Master Sergeant, if I'm not completely wrong, unless Corrections gets a mission where he just gets all the kills. So looking forward to rapid reaction and action. Alright, moving on. We had a network tower.
Setting course for the Arctic territories.
Commander, we'll need to have one of our troops equip the Skulljack for use in the field if we're going to make any progress towards our current objective.
Oh, that cost us 5 willpower, so I still think it's fine for the guys we had in mind. actually down 7 willpower. Okay, sure, whatever. Who did I have here? I think I had Vapor. It might actually be time for a Focus PCS. Because that's what every second person gets, yeah. Alright. Let's make sure you've got that thing. And that thing. Now I was talking about, you know, I wish I had the grappling suit, then I would bring a sharpshooter on this mission. But no, this is the squad I built before, and I think now it's even stronger with Subquarter and the starter mech here, so I think we should be more than fine.
Sky Ranger deployed.
In position for deployment.
Okay, very nice. We defeated the invasion. Now we're down to 10 people here. I still think 10 and guaranteed no faceless is better than trying to recruit now up to 13. Then you might have to leave someone there to discover is it a faceless or not. Because if you have a single faceless here, you lose 20% of your supplies. So, if we were to recruit up to 13 and one of them is a faceless, then he already evens out the other 2 additional people. So we would be effectively at 10 still. And we would lose 20% from not having an engineer here. So, now let's just leave it at 10 people. Do I sell the corpses now? I think the answer is yes.
Avenger plotting new course.
So that when the research pops up, we can immediately
Market is open.
get something else. Alright, I'm gonna sell 5 of those, and I think we can sell a bunch of troopers. For corpses. Might need another ablative or 2, but yeah, that's fine. I want to avoid selling Ilium cores if I can at this point, because I mean, we're kind of getting closer to plasma tech, where you need Ilium cores to actually buy the weapons. We have several proving ground projects that need cores, so let's sit on those a little bit. Okay, resistance threat is still high.
Setting course for Sector 1, the Arctic.
Because we just killed 2 more points of strength. And caused a bunch more vigilance. Like Eastern Europe is probably hot. Training center is ready. Wonderful. Let's start right away with some bond training here. So the level 2 bond for me is kind of one of the most important stages, right? You get 1 day off on your covert action, which, you know, of all the 4-day covert actions going down to 3 days, that's just a huge time saver. You get your full action teamwork, not just the movement action, and you get spotter bonus. So if you're attacking the same target, you get plus 10 aim, like on the second guy, plus 20 if you're adjacent to your buddy. And then you've got Stand By Me, which is basically kind of a mini solace. You know, if your buddy is disoriented, panicked, mind controlled, even, just move next to them and cleans the effect. So you don't have to worry about equipping everybody with mind shields or any of that shenanigans. Just, you know, have bond pairs of level 2 bonds. Easy cleanse. Will come in super handy, I think, once we go up against the Warlock a little bit more often. And, you know, it might still seem like a weird bond, Ranger and the Gunner, as in, yeah, they probably both want to use their actions for shooting, but I think so far it worked all fine. Again, the whole giving teamwork to the other person is something you do once per mission, right? You have 1 charge, 2 charges later on. So, making bond decisions just based on that, I think it's not the right way. Hey, if we're shooting the same target, we get an aim bonus. That's gonna come in handy way more often. And yeah, like if we have some big targets, let's say we're shooting a gatekeeper, I'm definitely gonna be shooting with my gunner first to shred it, and then my ranger has 10 or 20 more to hit on that thing. So yeah, anyway, more scanning.
Our inspiration did prove beneficial.
The laser cannon, which we can immediately sell. Alright, nothing inspired. We could get power armor. I think we want to get advanced coil guns eventually. But for now, we should do the data cache. Like, we have, technically, we have enough intel to make contact with a new region. Tiger, I'm talking. But I always like to have an additional 30 intel in case there's some important mission I need to boost at hand. So that's why we're not making contact just yet. So training center is there. I think when we set up the missions, we go through the people and give them their skills instead of now going for everybody. Right. Get the Hunter's Axe to get battlefield medicine. Slightly better medkits. I'm on the fence still on whether or not we're gonna build any sparks this campaign. So I'm not sure I really want to invest in this right now.
Sounds good, Commander. I'll let you know as soon as the project is ready for deployment.
Get the battlefield medicine out of the way. Not a super important tech, but you know, a little bit extra health on the heal might not be wrong. I don't want this to expire, and we have like 26 hours before it expires, so let's pick it up. Anyway, we could, in theory, we could just, you know, scan briefly, and now it expires in 8 days. Buy back, scan here. That's kind of a little bit tedious. In East Asia, there's nothing we can do with East Asia, right? It's strength 6, and it's kind of not moving, which is weird. I would have expected strength to move into near Arctic ages ago. West Asia is up to 7. Oh, hang on. Just as I was saying, this is now the down to 5, and we got strength 3 here. So 1 point of strength moved over. Gonna make these missions a little bit more dicey, but still manageable. Seven more days for this training.
Strategic resource located.
I am sure you will find the results to be as intriguing as I do, Commander.
Alright, get me advanced spell guns, please.
I will make that our highest priority.
So we're not gonna get cheaper contact cost anytime soon, right? This is not a mission where we get a hacking reward. We could, in theory, get it from the network tower. Okay, you know what? I'm okay with waiting this long. So once we complete the network tower mission, there is a minimal, slight chance that the network tower hack is gonna give us reduced contact cost, which could then apply to one of these regions, and then we're like, yeah, I'll go over there, that's fine. Like, the other thing is also we could use our intel to make contact both of these regions, but we know one of them is definitely strength 6 at least. And there's no reason to believe that this one isn't also kinda high. So I'm assuming like this is gonna be super high because it got like all this spilling over vigilance from both of these. East Africa is not gonna get us any closer to the black side. It's 4 people only, and it's adjacent to a liberated region. So don't expect one of those regions to be
Setting course for the Arctic
an easy
territories.
thing. Like, this is for visibility. It would be nice to know if another invasion is pending. At this point, we probably should get ready for a new invasion every 3 weeks. But it's not guaranteed.
Our cooperation has proven to be a boon to the Resistance. We have recovered another piece of valuable information on the Elders' vicious children. My followers grow increasingly reverent of your abilities, Commander. With our success comes the opportunity for you to assign us new orders, Commander.
Our influence with the Resistance factions has motivated them to share some new information on the Chosen.
Interesting. We could boost somebody's aim with a covert action. Like, the intense training is the only one way you get stat boosts, but aim is kind of fairly rare to see, I want to say. Which it makes me very tempted to just throw Xanthalos in there because, you know, 71 aim at Master Sergeant, oof, it's kind of rough. I'm okay using 4 days though. Like, that means we're not doing any other covert action. And I think I am okay with that. Let's just see. Rebels in East Asia? No. You know, let's just train and go camping. Do intense training.
Understood, Commander. My followers will appreciate the support of your soldiers.
Alright, same reasoning as before. Volatomics. Get that bigger radius for the grenades, and we can throw question in for questioning. Dummy. So after I complete skull mining, and I had like, oh, assign a new project button. After I complete this, game's like, yep, see ya. Like, why did it not take me back here?
Interesting choice.
Get better
I'll send
scanners.
word as soon as we're finished, Commander.
I'll try to use them a little bit more than in the past. I think I'm always underutilizing them. Especially like giving them to Haven advisors to help with detecting or preventing of hiring new faceless. Let's put it that way. Can be kind of helpful.
Commander, the aliens continue to make progress on the Avatar project. If we're going to slow them down, we'll need to move fast.
And Rapid Response. I'm fairly certain Rapid Response is a dark event, or rather a sitrep on missions, so it shouldn't affect these missions. But anyway, first of all, 4 faceless. Holy crap. Who do I even have here? Who's that? Shadow Zhang? Oh, buddy. Oh boy. Like that's a lot of corpses. But this is, I didn't realize I had basically no equipment whatsoever on our guy. 4 faceless in the Haven. Now we do have coil weapons, so the rebels, and we did do the full research, so the rebels might actually show up with mech, should show up at least with lasers. I think I'm gonna try to do the same thing I did last time, where taking the mission, running it, do a nice ambush on the first group, then see what our situation is and make a decision then if we engage the rest or if we just evac out. Get a little bit of extra XP out of this. Like 4 faceless is really tempting. Faceless corpses might even give us instant faceless autopsy. And yeah, all the other loot. Maybe we find a Viper too again. Probably worth it. But we're gonna do that in the next episode. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time.